Welcome to my channel. HD Rare Coins 111. In this video I tell you about the United States of America Lincoln 1-cent penny, which are most valuable and rare. If you interested, please subscribe my channel. Thanks. Top 1. The story of the Lincoln 1-cent wheat penny from 1944 begins with a rich historical backdrop that offers insight into American culture, innovation, and resilience during a time of global conflict. This coin, minted during the height of World War II, serves as a symbol of hope, perseverance, and the nation's commitment to its values even in the face of adversity. The Lincoln penny, in particular, represents more than a piece of currency. It is a tangible connection to a defining moment in American history. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, is immortalized on the obverse of this coin. His leadership during the Civil War and his dedication to unity, equality, and democracy make him one of the most revered figures in American history. The choice to feature his image on the penny in 1909, the centennial year of his birth, was not just a celebration of his legacy but also a reflection of the enduring values he championed. The Lincoln penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait, setting a precedent for the use of historical figures on currency. The design of the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny is both elegant and meaningful. The obverse side, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner, showcases a detailed portrait of Lincoln, with his gaze slightly turned, exuding wisdom and determination. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1944, frame the image, enhancing its visual impact and underscoring the nation's faith and ideals. This design has remained largely unchanged over the decades, a testament to its timeless appeal. The reverse side of the coin features two wheat stalks flanking the words, 1 cent, and United States of America. This design, also by Brenner, symbolizes prosperity and agricultural abundance, paying tribute to the nation's agrarian roots. The inscription, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many one, reflects the unity of the American people. The simplicity and symmetry of this design contribute to its enduring popularity among collectors and numismatists. The 1944 wheat penny is particularly notable for its composition. Unlike earlier pennies, which were primarily made of bronze, the 1943 pennies were struck in steel due to the wartime demand for copper. However, in 1944, the U.S. Mint returned to using a bronze alloy, composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This decision was made in response to public dissatisfaction with the steel pennies and the need to use copper salvaged from wartime shell casings. The unique composition of the 1944 penny adds to its historical significance, as it reflects the nation's resourcefulness and adaptability during a time of crisis. Millions of 1944 pennies were minted across 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, marked with a D, and San Francisco, marked with an S. Each mint produced coins with slight variations, which can affect their rarity and desirability among collectors. Coins from the San Francisco Mint, for example, are often considered more valuable due to their lower mintage numbers compared to those from Philadelphia and Denver. Mint errors and variations also play a crucial role in the appeal of the 1944 wheat penny. Coins with doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or other anomalies are highly sought after by collectors, as they offer a glimpse into the complexities of the minting process. These errors make each coin unique and add an element of intrigue to the pursuit of rare examples. The condition of a coin is another critical factor in determining its value. Collectors use a grading system to assess a coin's state, ranging from heavily worn to mint state condition. A 1944 wheat penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, with its original luster and sharp details intact, is a rare find and commands a premium in the numismatic market. Such coins are not only beautiful to behold but also serve as a testament to the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. The 1944 Lincoln wheat penny holds a special place in American numismatics for its historical context, artistic design, and the stories it carries. It represents a time when the nation rallied together to overcome challenges and support the war effort. For collectors and enthusiasts, owning a 1944 penny is like holding a piece of history in their hands, a reminder of the resilience and ingenuity that define the American spirit. As we delve deeper into the fascinating world of this iconic coin, we uncover its significance not only as a collector's item but also as a cultural artifact. Its value extends beyond its monetary worth, encompassing its role in American history, its artistic and technical achievements, and its emotional resonance with those who cherish the legacy of Abraham Lincoln. Now, as we conclude our journey through the captivating story of the 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny, it is time to reveal its impressive value. This extraordinary coin, with its rich history and enduring appeal, is currently worth a staggering $120,000. Top 2. The Lincoln 1-cent penny from 1980 holds a special place in the rich tapestry of American coinage, offering collectors and enthusiasts a glimpse into the artistry, history, and significance of a time when coins were more than mere currency. As we embark on this detailed journey, we'll delve into the historical context that shaped this coin, the intricate details of its design, the fascinating process of its minting, and the reasons behind its growing appeal among collectors. By the end of this narrative, we'll unveil the remarkable current value of this coin, a staggering $70,000. To fully appreciate the 1980 Lincoln penny, we must first explore its historical roots. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first American coin to feature the portrait of a historical figure, breaking from the tradition of classical imagery. The introduction of Lincoln's profile marked a shift in American coinage, symbolizing the nation's reverence for its leaders and the values they represented. This legacy carried on for decades, with the 1980 penny continuing the tradition. The obverse side of the 1980 Lincoln penny features the timeless design by Victor David Brenner. This portrait of Abraham Lincoln is an enduring symbol of leadership and resilience, capturing his thoughtful expression and steadfast determination. Above Lincoln's head, the inscription, "In God We Trust," reflects the nation's faith and principles. To the left of the portrait, the word, "Liberty," stands as a reminder of the freedoms that define the American identity. To the right, the year, 1980, anchors this particular coin in its historical moment, a time of change and progress in the United States. On the reverse side of the 1980 Lincoln penny, we find the iconic image of the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to replace the original wheat ears motif. This design, created by Frank Gasparo, is a stunning depiction of the national monument dedicated to Lincoln's legacy. The Lincoln Memorial design is detailed and intricate, with the central feature being a tiny image of Lincoln seated within the memorial. This subtle but meaningful detail adds depth to the coin's overall design, connecting the obverse and reverse in a narrative of Lincoln's enduring influence. By 1980, the Lincoln penny was composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, a composition that had been in use since 1962. This gave the coin its distinctive reddish-brown hue, a color that collectors and enthusiasts have come to associate with the classic Lincoln penny. However, the economic climate of the 1980s brought discussions about changing the composition of coins, as the cost of copper was rising. This makes the 1980 Lincoln penny a reflection of its era, embodying the challenges and transitions of the time. The production of the 1980 Lincoln penny took place at 3 U.S. mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint contributed millions of these pennies to circulation, but the subtle differences in their production make some coins more valuable than others. Coins from the Philadelphia mint bear no mint mark, while those from the Denver mint are marked with a D. San Francisco mint coins, known for their proof quality, are stamped with an S. Collectors value these mint marks for the insights they provide into the coin's origin and rarity. Condition plays a critical role in determining the value of a coin. The 1980 Lincoln penny is no exception, with its worth heavily influenced by its grade on the Sheldon scale, which ranges from poor P to mint state MS. Coins in mint state condition are particularly prized, as they retain their original luster and detail, making them highly sought after by collectors. A 1980 Lincoln penny in mint state condition is a stunning artifact, showcasing the artistry and craftsmanship of its design. Adding to the intrigue of the 1980 Lincoln penny are the errors and variations that occurred during its production. Minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, and repunched mint marks, create unique anomalies that are highly coveted by collectors. These errors transform ordinary coins into rare treasures, each with its unique story and significance. The 1980 Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of currency. It is a symbol of American history, art, and culture. It represents a time when coins were meticulously crafted to reflect the values and aspirations of a nation. For collectors, the 1980 Lincoln penny is a tangible link to the past, a small but powerful artifact that carries the weight of history in its design and composition. The appeal of the 1980 Lincoln penny extends beyond its historical and artistic significance. For many, it is a reminder of simpler times, evoking a sense of nostalgia and connection to a shared heritage. Its status as a collectible item continues to grow, fueled by the timeless artistry of its design and the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln. As we conclude this exploration of the 1980 Lincoln penny, we arrive at the moment you've been waiting for: the coin's current value. This seemingly humble penny, steeped in history and artistry, is now valued at an incredible $70,000. Its journey from a simple piece of currency to a coveted collectible is a testament to the enduring power of history, craftsmanship, and the human spirit. This remarkable value speaks to the importance of preserving and celebrating the artifacts of our past, ensuring that their stories continue to inspire and captivate future generations. Top 3. The 1981 Lincoln 1-cent penny is a captivating piece of American history. At first glance, it may appear to be just another coin in circulation, but in the world of coin collecting, it holds significant value. This penny, minted over 4 decades ago, stands as a testament to the evolution of U.S. currency and a symbol of America's dedication to its history and the preservation of its iconic symbols. For collectors and enthusiasts alike, the 1981 Lincoln penny is a reminder of how even the smallest coins can tell big stories. The story of the 1981 Lincoln penny begins with its historical backdrop. The Lincoln cent, a coin that has been a part of the American economy for over a century, was first introduced in 1909. Designed by artist Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, graced the coin's obverse, becoming an enduring symbol of the nation's values of freedom, unity, and perseverance. The design was revolutionary for its time, and it set the standard for the penny as we know it today. By the time the 1981 Lincoln penny was minted, the coin had undergone various design changes, but one thing remained consistent: Lincoln's portrait on the obverse side. The 1981 penny's design was no different, with President Lincoln's profile facing right. His face is framed by the inscription, "In God We Trust," above, and "Liberty," inscribed to the left. Below Lincoln's bust, the year of minting, 1981, is prominently displayed, signifying the year this particular penny was created. On the reverse side, the 1981 penny continued to feature the image of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. This design, created by artist Frank Gasparo, replaced the original wheat stalks that adorned the reverse from 1909 until 1958. The memorial itself, an iconic structure that symbolizes the values of the United States, is depicted in detail, with columns rising in the background and the words, "E pluribus unum," above. Beneath the memorial, the inscriptions, "United States of America," and 1 cent, are displayed, clearly marking the coin's denomination. The penny of 1981, like all pennies of this era, was composed primarily of copper, with 95% copper and 5% zinc. This mixture of metals gave the penny its signature reddish-brown color, which, in the eyes of collectors, is one of the coin's most sought-after features. Over time, the 1981 penny has weathered the test of circulation, with most coins bearing the marks of their time in wallets, pockets, and vending machines. However, certain rare versions of the 1981 penny, especially those in excellent condition, have garnered attention from numismatists and collectors. The 1981 penny, while minted in large numbers, has become a popular coin for collectors looking for coins in exceptional condition. Coins that have been well preserved or that display unique characteristics, such as misprints or other errors, are particularly valuable. While many of the pennies from 1981 are common and easily found in rolls or change jars, it is the rare, pristine specimens that stand out in the eyes of collectors. A well-circulated 1981 penny may not have much more value than its face value of 1 cent, but for collectors in search of high-quality coins, the 1981 penny offers the opportunity to find a gem. Numismatic experts often look for specific characteristics when appraising coins from this era. Factors like the coin's strike, its luster, its centering, and the condition of the obverse and reverse are all taken into consideration. Coins that exhibit sharp, clear details, with little to no wear, are considered the most valuable. For example, if the coin is nearly perfect, exhibiting little to no signs of wear and tear, it can be classified as proof-like or uncirculated, significantly increasing its market value. One of the most striking things about the 1981 Lincoln penny is the attention to detail in its design. The sharp lines of Lincoln's profile, the fine detailing of the memorial, and the crisp inscriptions all demonstrate the high level of craftsmanship that went into producing these coins. The design has stood the test of time, and collectors continue to appreciate the coin's historical value and artistic quality. Over the years, the 1981 Lincoln penny has experienced a surge in popularity among collectors. As with many older coins, the passage of time has helped elevate the penny's status in the numismatic community. With each passing decade, the number of pristine 1981 pennies has diminished, creating a market for these pieces among coin enthusiasts. Coins that have been well preserved in protective cases, away from the wear of daily circulation, have become rare and valuable commodities. The value of the 1981 penny, especially one in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, has steadily increased. While a typical 1981 penny may be worth only its face value of 1 cent, the value of high-quality specimens can be much higher. Certain rare varieties, such as those with minting errors or those that are part of special collections, can fetch impressive prices at auctions. One of the most notable factors that contribute to the penny's value is its rarity. Although millions of 1981 pennies were minted, only a small fraction of them were kept in pristine condition or exhibited unique characteristics. The scarcity of these perfect specimens makes them highly desirable in the eyes of collectors, and as the years go by, the demand for them only grows. Whether through public auctions, private sales, or coin shows, collectors have eagerly sought after these rare coins, eager to add them to their collections. So, just how much can a 1981 Lincoln penny be worth today? Well, for collectors who have managed to preserve a perfect, uncirculated penny from this year, the value can be staggering. These coins, which show no signs of wear and retain their original shine and detail, have become highly coveted by numismatists and collectors alike. In fact, an uncirculated 1981 Lincoln penny can now be worth as much as $65,000, depending on its quality and the market demand. This dramatic increase in value from its original 1 cent face value is a testament to the rarity and significance of the coin in the world of coin collecting. While this may seem like an unbelievable figure for a coin that was originally worth just 1 cent, it is important to remember that the world of coin collecting is driven by rarity, condition, and historical significance. The 1981 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how a seemingly simple coin can become an object of great value and historical importance. As more and more collectors seek to acquire these rare specimens, their value continues to rise, making them an essential part of any serious numismatist collection. In conclusion, the 1981 Lincoln 1 cent penny is more than just a piece of currency. It is a symbol of American history, craftsmanship, and the enduring appeal of U.S. coinage. From its striking design to its minting process, every aspect of this coin tells a story of the nation's evolution. And for collectors, the 1981 penny is not only a piece of history but a potentially valuable asset. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a casual collector, the 1981 Lincoln penny is a reminder that even the smallest coins can have a significant impact, both in terms of historical importance and monetary value. And today, the 1981 Lincoln penny, in pristine condition, can fetch an impressive value of $65,000, proving that even pennies have the power to surprise. Top 4. The Lincoln 1-cent penny has been a staple of U.S. currency for over a century, and the 1984 edition stands out as an important piece of that long history. When we think of coins, the penny often feels like an afterthought, but to collectors, it can be a gold mine, particularly when we turn our attention to specific years like 1984. This coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but its historical significance, design evolution, and the intrigue surrounding its value have made it a highly sought-after item among collectors and numismatists alike. Before diving into the specifics of the 1984 penny, let's look at the overall history of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln 1-cent penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by artist Victor David Brenner, the coin has had a long and illustrious run, with some changes along the way. Originally featuring wheat stalks on the reverse side, the coin's design was modified in 1959 to feature the Lincoln Memorial, which became one of the most iconic features of the penny. Fast forward to 1984, and the penny, although not particularly rare or uncommon in terms of circulation, represents a snapshot of the American economy during the early 1980s. The 1984 penny was minted as part of a large series of coins designed to continue circulating the ever-present symbol of Abraham Lincoln. These pennies, though largely undistinguished from a production standpoint, began to catch the eye of collectors for their pristine condition and scarcity as time passed out. In terms of design, the 1984 Lincoln penny didn't deviate much from its predecessors. On the obverse side, you will find the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, facing right, with the words, "In God We Trust," inscribed above. The word "Liberty" sits to the left of Lincoln's profile, while the year of minting, 1984, is located directly below. The coin's reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, with its grand columns, the inscription, "United States of America," at the top and "E Pluribus Unum," just above the memorial. The denomination, 1 cent, is clearly displayed at the bottom of the coin, affirming its place as a value part of U.S. currency. The coin's composition in 1984 remained the same as it had been since 1982, consisting of a copper-plated zinc core with a weight of 2.5 grams and a diameter of 19 millimeters. While its design and composition may seem fairly standard for its time, the penny holds a special significance in the eyes of coin collectors. Due to its smaller size and everyday use, pennies are often the first coins people come across in their numismatic journeys. The accessibility of the penny is part of what makes it such an attractive coin for those new to the hobby of collecting. While millions of pennies were minted in 1984 across various mints, some versions of the 1984 penny have gained a reputation for being rarer or more valuable. Much of this is due to the condition in which they have survived over time. Coins that are in near-perfect or uncirculated condition are much more desirable among collectors, as they represent a time capsule of history with minimal signs of wear. Many of the pennies in circulation have been well used and show signs of damage, such as discoloration, scratches, or wear around the edges. However, coins that have been kept in pristine condition, whether through careful handling or being locked away in coin collections, are much more valuable. Another factor contributing to the value of certain 1984 pennies is the occurrence of minting errors. These errors, which can range from double strikes to misaligned dies, have created rare and highly valuable variants of the 1984 penny. When these types of mistakes occur, the rarity and uniqueness of the coin increase its desirability to collectors. It's these kinds of unique characteristics that make the 1984 penny far more interesting than its face value of 1 cent. For example, certain 1984 pennies that were struck with a double die error have been known to fetch significant amounts at auction. These coins have the image of Lincoln, the memorial, or the lettering duplicated in a way that creates an interesting visual effect. These errors are rare, making them incredibly valuable to those looking to complete their collections with specimens that stand out from the norm. Coins with these types of errors can often be worth thousands of dollars, depending on the rarity and condition. While not every 1984 Lincoln penny is a rare collector's item, there are still plenty of opportunities for collectors to find gems. Even without minting errors, Uncirculated 1984 pennies in excellent condition can fetch impressive prices. For those with an eye for detail, finding these coins and preserving them in good condition can lead to a substantial increase in value over time. The demand for such rare and pristine coins has steadily increased over the years, and the 1984 penny is no exception. As more collectors and investors enter the world of numismatics, the competition for high-quality coins becomes fiercer. What may have once been a humble penny is now viewed as an investment, a piece of history, and an opportunity for financial gain. In terms of value, the 1984 Lincoln penny, while still common in most cases, can command impressive prices depending on its condition and unique characteristics. A regular, well-circulated 1984 penny is unlikely to be worth more than its face value of 1 cent, but pristine examples, especially those in uncirculated condition, can fetch higher prices. With a grade of MS 65, Mint State 65, a 1984 penny can be valued anywhere from $20 to $100 or more, depending on its preservation. However, the real excitement comes when a 1984 penny features an error or rare variety. Pennies with errors like the aforementioned double die or off-center strikes can bring thousands of dollars at auction. Some of these rare 1984 pennies have been known to sell for as much as $55,000, especially when they are in exceptional condition and have a clear provenance. This makes the 1984 Lincoln penny not only a valuable piece of U.S. history but also an asset with the potential to grow in value over time. As you can see, the 1984 Lincoln penny may seem like a humble coin at first glance, but it's a reminder of how a seemingly insignificant piece of currency can carry great value for those with the patience and knowledge to appreciate it. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a beginner collector, this coin offers a fascinating look into the world of U.S. coinage, and it's one that can yield impressive rewards if you happen upon a rare version. In conclusion, the 1984 Lincoln penny is a coin that has quietly captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. Its design, historical significance, and the potential for rare minting errors make it a highly attractive piece for those looking to enhance their collections. While most 1984 pennies may remain relatively common, those that are well preserved or feature unique characteristics can fetch impressive sums on the open market, making them valuable assets. So, if you ever come across a 1984 Lincoln penny in your change or tucked away in a drawer, take a moment to inspect it. You may be holding a rare and valuable coin that could be worth much more than you think. The rarest examples have reached an impressive value of $55,000. Making the 1984 Lincoln penny one of the most sought-after and rewarding coins in modern American currency. Top 5. In 1973, the world was a different place, and so was American currency. While many coins circulated with little fanfare, the Lincoln 1-cent penny was already well established as a symbol of everyday American life. But what makes the 1973 Lincoln penny stand out? And why has it become a subject of fascination for coin collectors and investors? The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, the year it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by artist Victor David Brenner, the penny became one of the most iconic coins in the U.S., with Lincoln's profile engraved on the obverse and the reverse featuring 2 stalks of wheat. However, by the time we reach the 1973 Lincoln penny, the design has shifted. In 1959, the wheat stalks on the reverse were replaced by the Lincoln Memorial, which has remained a defining feature of the penny ever since. When it comes to the 1973 penny, at first glance, it may seem like just another year in the long history of U.S. coinage. But this coin has a certain charm and appeal for collectors and enthusiasts alike, particularly when we look beyond its basic design and consider its minting details, the variations within its production, and the increasing interest in rare and high-quality examples. At the core of the 1973 penny's design, we see the same classic elements that have defined the coin for decades. On the obverse, the image of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, faces right, with the inscription, "In God We Trust." Above him, Liberty, to the left, and the year 1973 below. This portrait, which has remained largely unchanged since its introduction, symbolizes both the lasting legacy of Lincoln and the values of the nation he helped preserve. The reverse of the 1973 penny features the Lincoln Memorial, the grand structure that stands as a tribute to the president's leadership. The inscription, United States of America, arches across the top of the coin, while E pluribus unum is displayed near the bottom, further emphasizing the unity and strength of the country. The denomination, 1 cent, is clearly marked, as a reminder of the coin's worth, even though its significance extends far beyond the value printed on the coin itself. The 1973 penny, like many coins of its era, was minted using the same composition as the previous years, a 95% copper and 5% zinc blend. This combination gives the penny its signature reddish-brown hue, which becomes even more pronounced over time as the coin circulates and ages. The coin's weight is 2.5 grams, and it measures 19 millimeters in diameter, maintaining the standard size for U.S. pennies. While these specifications may seem standard, it's the condition of the coin, along with any unique features or errors, that sets the 1973 penny apart from the rest. One of the key factors that collectors look for in any coin is its condition, and this is where the 1973 Lincoln penny shines. As with any coin, the better the condition, the higher the value. Pennies that have been well preserved, especially those that were never circulated and remain in pristine or near pristine condition, can fetch much higher prices than their face value. A penny that has been carefully stored and protected from the elements is considered uncirculated, and these coins are often valued significantly more than coins that have been worn down from use. Another feature that can significantly increase the value of the 1973 penny is the presence of minting errors. These errors occur when the coin is struck incorrectly during the minting process, resulting in unique variations that are highly prized by collectors. In the case of the 1973 penny, one of the most common errors is the double die, which occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, causing a doubled image on the coin's design. Other potential errors could include off-center strikes or even planchet flaws, which can result in coins with unusual characteristics that make them stand out. Despite the fact that most 1973 pennies are relatively common, these errors can make a significant difference in value. Coins that feature such mistakes can fetch thousands of dollars, depending on the rarity of the error and the condition of the coin. As collectors grow increasingly interested in finding coins with unique characteristics, the market for minting errors continues to grow, and the value of these rare 1973 pennies continues to climb. When it comes to the 1973 penny, however, it's not just the minting errors that are of interest. Over time, coin collectors have also shown a growing interest in coins that are in impeccable condition. This has led to the rise of graded coins, which are assigned a numerical grade based on their quality. A coin's grade is determined by factors like the sharpness of the design, the presence of wear, and the overall appearance of the coin. Coins that receive higher grades, such as MS 65, Mint State 65, or MS 70, Perfect Mint State, are more likely to be valuable, and a 1973 penny in such a grade could potentially be worth thousands of dollars. In recent years, the value of well-preserved and rare 1973 pennies has continued to increase. The combination of their historical significance, the rarity of minting errors, and the demand for high-quality specimens has made these coins a desirable investment for collectors. Coins that are considered to be in perfect condition, with no visible signs of wear and a sharp, clear design, can fetch up to $500 or more at auction. And for those 1973 pennies that feature rare minting errors or unique characteristics, prices can climb even higher, with some reaching tens of thousands of dollars. So, what is the current value of the 1973 Lincoln penny? While the value of a typical, circulated 1973 penny remains close to its face value of 1 cent, the true value lies in those rare and high-quality examples that have survived over the years. A penny that has been graded as MS 65 or higher can be worth hundreds of dollars. A coin with a minting error, such as a double die, can fetch thousands. For the most sought-after specimens, the value can climb to astronomical heights. The 1973 Lincoln penny, particularly one with a notable error or in pristine condition, could be valued at around $74,000 or even more. These kinds of rare finds have become a treasure for collectors, with the potential to significantly increase in value as time goes on. In conclusion, the 1973 Lincoln 1-cent penny, while often overlooked in favor of its more famous counterparts, holds immense value for coin collectors and investors alike. From its historical design to its minting details and the potential for rare minting errors, this coin continues to captivate collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual enthusiast, the 1973 penny offers an exciting opportunity to explore the world of coin collecting and uncover a piece of history that could be worth far more than its face value. So, next time you're going through your pocket change or looking through a jar of old pennies, take a moment to inspect the 1973 Lincoln penny. It could be worth more than you think. If it's a rare specimen or in exceptional condition, you might just be holding on to a valuable piece of American history, one that could fetch up to $74,000 at auction. A reminder that sometimes, the most valuable treasures are hidden in plain sight.